I'm Michelle from the Sterling Tribune, a proud member of the Gonna Geek Network, just like the show you're listening to now. The opinions expressed are those of each individual host. Check out all the other podcasts at GonnaGeekNetwork.com and get ready because geekiness begins in 3, 2, 1.
Stand by for a brand new episode of All Things Good and Nerdy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 294 of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast. This is recorded live on Sunday, January 14th, 2018.
Since Sailor Poland is in the chat room, I had to turn off the podcast you sent me. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
How does your brain feel?
So Sailor Poland sent me a podcast starring, let me make sure I get the names right.
Wasn't it Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, Kyrie Irving and JJ something.
Abrams?
No.
Abrahams?
Abrahams. I like it.
But anyways, they talked about Kyrie Irving and something JJ Redick. And what they did was they talked about conspiracy theories and how the dinosaurs never existed. And it was bad.
Wait, discuss them like Joe Rogan has talked about them on his podcast, or talked about how they believe in them because they're fucking morons?
How they believe in them.
Okay, so they're fucking morons.
Flat Earth Society people.
Okay, so too stupid to live and should not be allowed to procreate.
JJ Redick went to Duke. He shouldn't be dumb.
Hold on. They should be allowed to procreate.
Going to college makes you smart. Bullshit.
Duke's a tough college to get into, even if you are good at basketball.
Yeah,
Duke is an awesome school, and where's it at?
45 go? Because his dad bought his way in? Going to fucking college doesn't make you smart.
I was going to say, so did our politicians, but, you know, everything's on fire currently, so...
Where's the Christmas tree? We just thought there was going to be nuclear fire in Hawaii.
Yeah, because our systems are so bad that people can hack them.
It wasn't hacked. Okay, so backstory. We don't do politics. This isn't a political story, but I don't know if you guys had seen, what was it, yesterday, that there was an alert that went out on the emergency systems in Hawaii that said that there was a missile impact imminent.
Yeah,
like
imminent.
They were being fired upon. So, like, parents are freaking out. They're getting their kids, they're lifting the sewer lids and putting their kids underground so that they can be away from where a missile blast might be. They're ducking and covering. They're finding ways to get safe. And then it comes out that, oh, yeah, we had a mistake when we had a shift transfer and someone hit the wrong button.
Yeah. And some fat, disgusting troll that usually is on Twitter every second of the fucking day was too busy playing golf to notice
too political. We don't do politics on here.
Well, I have a side story about the missiles.
Fuck Trump.
All right.
Where I work at is a little small city, and I heard this past week, on 2 separate days, like a bomb alarm, like the little siren, that thing. It wasn't an ambulance.
Air raid siren?
Yeah, an air raid siren. That went off. I was like, what the? These things even around still? Where is that coming from?
We get them
twice last week.
I was going to say, we get them tested at the first Tuesday of every month we hear them.
What I was going to say, do you guys get tornadoes where you're at, Willie?
Not particularly, not especially not now.
But I mean, lots of towns use their air raid sirens for tornado warning, so they might have been testing it for that.
It was on 2 separate days of last week, so that was like the weirdest thing. I was like,
huh, that's weird.
Yeah. I diffused the Trump talk. Go ahead, Chris.
Well, thank you. Because like I said, we don't do politics on this. We just brought up what was an interesting story of a failure in an emergency broadcasting system.
Now, hold on a second. We will talk about politics. Why can I not run for the 2020 election?
Because you're not
Would
old
you vote
enough.
for Willie Nelson?
You're not old
You
enough.
can run.
Are you?
In
Are you
2020, I will be.
Are you a politician now? I guess it
That's
doesn't
no
matter.
longer a requirement.
I mean, exactly.
There are exactly 0 requirements other than age for the presidency at this point.
And where you're born.
No, that's not a requirement because apparently someone from Kenya won the presidency according to half the fucking nation.
Well, you know what I mean. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger can't run for president.
You have to be a
Not
native-born American. That is correct.
Not until we get the 35th Amendment from Demolition Man? For the Arnold Schwarzenegger Public Library?
Yeah, and I'm not afraid of showing my taxes or my birth certificate, motherfuckers.
Oh, and
Or
I
his
see
tits.
I see in the
He'll
chat
show
room
his tits.
you have 1 vote so far, Willie, in the 2020 election.
And I've had no sexual harassment things against this guy. I may be creepy, but at least I'm
So
honest.
far.
So, I am a gentleman. Thank
We
you.
know that's not true. We know
Hey.
that's not true.
Hey, that leads to my news of the week, Chris.
I know it does, but hold on a second, Naki.
No,
Am
no.
I a gentleman or not? Naki, am I a
Live
gentleman?
from the ATGN studios on the internet. It's the news of the week.
So we had our Oscar moment here, and we played Willie Nelson off as we roll into the news of the week, which is that segment of the show where we run down what we
Bullshit.
think is the most interesting geeky or
This
nerdy
place is a
news
shithole.
to have happened in the last week. So, Naki, since it organically segued to you, why don't you kick us off?
Yay! I did it, guys.
That was fantastic.
It was a long, hard-fought battle, but you won it, god damn it.
I did. I won. Hooray for me. So I didn't actually hear about this until later. I didn't realize that Dan Harmon had been accused of sexual harassment. But I didn't hear about it. I kind of had to block off all the sexual harassment talk for a little bit because it was a little too much. Got to be a little overwhelming after a while. It's kind of like why I had to take the news feeds off my phone because it just got to be too much. But he did a really, it doesn't excuse creepy behavior by any means, but if you ever want to figure out how to apologize for being a creeper, Dan Harmon has given you the bar as to where you should start. He was accused by Megan Gantz, who was a writer with him on Community. And Dan Harmon, I think he said it was on Harmontown, and it was also on Twitter.
Yeah, he did it as just part of the show. It was really cool too because he kind of said, "Okay, there's something I need to talk about, and I don't want to, but I really need to." And then he just kind of went into his spiel, and yeah, it was well done.
It was very well done. What he did was he said, "Yes, I did this. And I was a terrible fucking person, and I abused my power, and I did this, and I feel so much remorse. There's nothing I can do or say that'll make that go away, but I did this, and I own it, and this is my apology. I am sorry." You know, and he completely understands that there's nothing he can do to make it go away. But that it was wrong, and he's all he can do is talk about it and try to make things better for people in the workplace and never do it again. And I put the apology in the show notes so you can read the full thing. It's a long apology. It's a long apology, so you can read it for yourself. That's basically the paraphrase because it's over 10 minutes long.
Yeah, it took over 10 minutes on the show. And
yeah, and honestly it should.
It was especially interesting because he explained what he was thinking at the time while trying not to make excuses, just literally saying what he was thinking while these events were transpiring. So I think that's important as well because he wasn't ever thinking that he was being a disgusting prick until he realized he was, and he was like, "Oh fuck."
Well, and
right.
he also had a dialogue with the woman earlier in the week on Twitter where she'd called him out, and then they had a conversation back and forth. And after this apology, if I read things correctly, she said she actually forgave him.
Yes. Hmm? Yes. And he did say, don't go after her. It wasn't her that made this mistake. It was me. Because as we've learned from Rick and Morty fans, they'll go after, their god of Dan Harmon.
I was going to say that.
So he made it very clear, no, she didn't make the mistake. I did. I fucked up. So don't go after her because I fucked up. And
what's sad is that probably some of them still will.
Oh yeah,
oh no doubt.
That's the shitty part,
right? But yeah, I thought that was super interesting. It's a really good way if you guys are looking for good apologies, and if you ever need to make an apology, not that I think you guys will or any of our listeners will, but I mean, if you ever do need to make a good apology, Dan Harmon set the bar for you.
Well, so did one Reverend Willie Nelson.
I am very sorry. Please forgive me, Naki.
See?
I mean, if you
Willie's
want him to make a
prepared.
comeback,
No!
I can make that happen. It's not a problem.
No.
You are all my children.
No.
Don't worry.
Never.
No.
Never.
You will always be my children.
I would rather have this Willie come back.
So sensual.
No, that's even worse.
No, Reverend Willie's worse.
Or the same. I don't know. They're both disgusting.
Oh, you want the sensual Willie back? You
No,
got it.
no.
If you want to read a terrible apology, Mario Batali said, "I'm very sorry for my actions," and then included a cinnamon roll recipe.
Wait,
with
hold-
his
the-
apology.
The guy from the Food Network?
Yeah.
Was he apologizing for wearing fucking Crocs?
No, he's apologizing for groping women. Like he literally would reach it. Like I guess
no, hold
There
on a
was-
second. No,
there was a
hold on.
woman who he reached over and then grabbed her tit and was like mushy mushy mushy, and
That's terrible.
I'm sorry. I mean, the way I was going with this was, no, it's not wrong to grope a woman unless it's non-consensual. I mean, you know the way I'm trying to say that, right?
That's the reason he had to apologize, dumbass.
I know, right?
Because it was non-consensual.
but he just said he literally sent it out in his like weekly email letter and was like, "I'm sorry for what I did. I was in the wrong. Here's a cinnamon roll recipe."
So he did the worst version of the Kevin Spacey one, where I might be accused of rape, but hey, I'm gay.
Now-
Yeah.
Can I get that one more time? What was the sound he made again?
Musha musha musha. You're welcome.
Sorry.
It's not funny what he did, but the sound effect is hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know how
I
else.
now remember what I'm missing about dating. I'm missing mushy, mushy, mushy.
I mean, do you want to hear what I do?
No, 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 no.
What I do is
Never. No. Chris, mute Willie. Chris, mute Willie. I do not hear what I do.
Oh, God, I laughed so hard I went into a coughing fit.
I do something similar.
No.
Where I grab and I go.
No. We
Yeah.
don't want to hear what Willie does.
It's
I mean, I've
too
already
late.
told
We
you what
already
I do.
did.
This
I
is
already
why
told you I do the raspberries.
this is why I can't date women anymore. Apparently, is because I go musha musha musha.
Yeah, I can see that's not going to work for him.
I think it was the fact that Naki actually grabbed her own boob and did the sound effect at the
That's
same
true.
time.
So-
That's what made it hilarious.
And
So,
this is why you guys should watch the live podcast and not just listen later.
So Keith,
You're missing some titty grabbing, man.
Keith, if you're listening to this right now, please add mushy 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 to your repertoire so we can hear about what happens.
Well, and I'm waiting for Suncast to make the GIF.
Hold on a second. Guys, do you hear that? I thought I heard the episode title.
Musha musha musha.
How do I spell that? I don't know.
That was gonna be my next question.
musha.
Okay,
That's what I was thinking. Musha.
Musha musha musha.
there's your episode title, I guess, guys.
That's gonna do great on Google AdWords. Yeah,
no,
it's gonna do
no one's
great.
gonna know what musha musha means on an episode title. We're fine. Jeez. It's so hard to segue off of musha musha musha. Well, I'm gonna try my damnedest
I think we broke
to
Willie.
segue off.
Or I broke Willie. My bad.
It's impossible to break me, Naki.
It is. So let's talk about someone who has been broken before. John Wick. I don't know about you guys. I like the John Wick movies.
I fucking
Yeah.
love the John Wick movies.
Jesus Christ. Just calm it down.
What?
You're right there, Willie.
Yeah, you like the John Wick movies. It's okay. You
I
don't feel
fucking love the John Wick movies.
So
I love
got
when
it,
they
yeah.
kill dogs.
Oh,
Wait, that's not right.
that's not right.
Oh.
So I don't know if you guys had heard, there is a spin-off of John Wick that is coming to stars entitled Continental. It is going to be focused on the hotel that serves as a safe house for the assassins we saw in John Wick. And Keanu Reeves is expected to appear at some point in time in this new series.
Will Ian McShane be in it still?
I have no idea. If it's about the hotel, I would assume so. I mean, what shows is Ian McShane doing right now that could prevent him from doing it, I guess would be the better question.
American Gods. He's Mr. Wednesday.
And that's on Showtime. I guess it
The
depends on what the
main
filming
character.
schedules are.
No, it's on Stars. They're both on
Wait a
Stars.
second. Wait a second. Which one was this one again?
What?
Which one's what?
With Ian McShane. Which one's he again?
He's Mr. Wednesday.
No, I haven't seen American Gods. I need to. I know. I don't have
Oh.
Stars. I have no access to Stars. And I don't watch illegally, Bachman. But how? Which
Eat a
one
dick,
is he?
Willie.
Oh, he was the owner or like.
Oh, the owner. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
He's the
getting
one
mixed
that
up
ran
with
the hotel.
The receptionist guy. That guy. I was getting mixed up with that one.
Oh, okay. No, that guy. He was in.
He was in Fringe.
Yeah.
He's also
He
good.
was a lieutenant, right?
He was on
Yeah.
Fringe. He was on Kings. He was on Deadwood. He's been on all sorts of stuff. He's got a very distinctive voice, for lack of a better term. Like
As
when you
always.
hear his
Does.
voice,
Pleasant stay.
you know who he is. I would assume he'll
I
be
think I
in
just
there.
did it good.
We haven't heard anything about whether he'll appear, but they have said the Star CEO promised that Continental promises to include the thunderous fight sequences and intensely staged shootouts between professional assassins and their targets that fans have come to expect in the John Wick movie franchise, as well as introducing some new darkly compelling characters who inhabit the underground world. And where it gets interesting, the movie directors Chad Stahelski and David Leitch are on to executive produce, and Stahelski will direct the premiere episode. The same man that did the movies will direct the very first episode of the television spinoff. I have no
Nice.
dates for when this is coming to Stars, but I will actually be subscribing to Stars, if only for this show right now.
Honestly, American Gods would be worth your time too.
That's true. I might binge that too.
I mean, I want to see it, but I'm not about to have a cable subscription, unlike Chris.
Well, you could also just pay your... You have Amazon? You can
That's
buy
right,
the
it's on
channel on
Amazon.
Amazon.
That's right. And Showtime and HBO are on Hulu.
Hulu. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, it's like an add-on. Package,
you can
but-
also add on channels to Amazon too. So you can tell Amazon, I want Showtime or Stars. Here's my $5 a month, and you can also cancel at the drop of a hat too. Their mechanism.
Well, how
is
much do I have to
pretty
pay for good old Skinamax?
good. I don't know. I would say
Why
go
would you want to
to
watch softcore porn?
Amazon.com and look it up.
Nostalgia.
Because
Nostalgia.
do you not
We
remember
were- so-
Spider Babe? It was hilarious.
When I was a young lass, that's how
Just continue.
the Skinamax was always on. Like because my parents would go to bed early, so I would watch that at night. And what was the one?
Red Shoe
Something is-
Diaries.
No, not the Red Shoe Diaries. It was what was the fucking name? It was the
We're talking about
something in
Skinamax, right?
space. Yeah. It was
Skinamax.
something in space. It was the
You're not talking about that sci-fi show Lex, are you?
no.
'Cause that had its moments.
It started with an O. Skinamax.
Oh, the
Skinamax.
big one, I see.
Skinamax in the 90s. It was probably the 2000s.
Did you really type out Skinamax?
Yes. Best softcore sex films of the 2000s. Sorry, did not hit the button fast enough. Sex and Lucia, that was one of them. That was always on. There's actual like a list here. That's crazy. I remember watching Wild Things 2 and Wild Things, the first one.
I remember the first Wild Things. And so
Okay.
does
Wild Things
Teenage
2 was
Chris
more
really
softcore
remembers the
porn.
first Wild Things.
What is the other ones? Anyways, you can continue.
While Naki's
Pirates was
looking
not
for
a
porn.
softcore porn.
I'm
Pirates
sorry.
was not a softcore porn.
What movie did you say, Naki?
Pirates was full blown porn.
Pirates.
That
This
wasn't
movie,
soft.
you say?
Yeah, that movie right there. It was not softcore porn.
No, I
Let me
think
just
they
open this
did
back up for the viewers.
a version of it for cable.
Nope, can't show
Oh
that.
shit, Bat Babe.
They had Spider Babe, and Bat Babe.
Bat Babe too. There's also Lord of the G Strings, the
I
Fellowship of
remember
the String.
that one.
That's fantastic.
I remember seeing that was so shitty.
But these are not softcore. These were hardcore ones.
No, Lord of the G String was softcore.
There was,
There was
oh
no
yeah, there was
penetration.
no penis. There was no penis. That's the only way you know.
And no penetration.
Well, that you can see.
Well, it's just like the
I
supposed
don't think-
penetration in the
There's
room where
also-
Tommy Wiseau fucks her belly button, basically.
Yeah, I
need to
never
see
saw this one, but there is one called The Sexy Adventures of Van Helsing.
Ooh.
How sexy we talking here?
What the hell kind
The
of voice
girl
was
on the
that?
cover looks pretty hot. Erica
I'm sorry,
Smith.
what was that, Chris?
I said, what the hell kind of voice was that, Willie?
I don't know. I just do this shit on the fly, man. Get off my nuts, man.
Trust me, I'm not on your nuts.
Yeah, you'd love to be though.
I would not.
No homo.
I would not.
It doesn't have the one that I'm looking for.
Well, while
That no
Naki's
homo was a
looking for
callback.
that one specific softcore porn that she's having nostalgic moments on, hey Anthony, what do you got for your news?
There might be another Hitman coming to TV. Because Greg Berlanti doesn't already have enough to do with the 9 shows on CW and Blind Spot, it was brought up during they're having the DC in DC Comics panel this weekend, and during a question and answer session, it was brought up. Someone was expressing keen interest in the character Tommy Monaghan. For those that don't know, he was the Hitman in DC Comics, written by Garth Ennis. The artist originally was John McCrea. I can't remember if McCrea did all 67 issues of the comic, but I know he did the majority of them. And Jeff Johns said that, yes, he and Greg Berlanti have been in discussion about a TV version of Hitman. For those that don't know, the Hitman from DC Comics is a, let's see, well, they said he's ex-Marine Gulf War veteran turned contract killer in the Cauldron, the lower-class Irish district of Gotham City. So in the most torn-up town, in the darkest city in DC, there's the worst neighborhood in that city, and that's where Tommy Monaghan lived as a contract killer. During the utterly ridiculous and poorly done crossover Bloodlines in the summer of 93, there were all these crazy aliens that popped up and just attacked random people throughout the DC universe, and the heroes got together and beat them all and then won the day. But some of the aliens ended up causing changes to characters inside the DC universe. One of them was when an alien bit Tommy Monaghan, it gave him the parasites in the bite, gave him X-ray vision and telepathy, which for a hitman are 2 really good powers. If you can see somebody coming and hear what they're thinking, it makes it really easy to kill them. And so he upgraded and started becoming a hitman for low-level superpowers and like supernatural creatures. And the best thing about the book was it was just damn funny. He went when they did the Justice League, like the following event was the Justice League recruited, and they like opened up the door to anybody in the DC universe to come to the Watchtower and interview to join the League. And literally Hitman went to the Watchtower, teleported to the moon just to look at Wonder Woman with his X-ray vision. That's really the only reason he went. And he says this in the comic. The first time he runs into Batman, he literally like throws a grenade at him, goes to run down the stairs in the building. Batman beats him down to the bottom of the stairs, and as he hits the bottom of the stairs, Batman punches him in the gut. Tommy Monaghan pukes on his shoes. Like, it's a fucking hilarious comic.
Hold on. On Batman shoes or his own shoes?
He pukes on Batman shoes. Like that.
Okay.
Like that's the fight. Is literally he hears Batman coming, like he hears Bruce thinking. He throws a grenade in that general direction, which hits Bruce in the chest and knocks him off the building. Batman lands, heads into the staircase. As Tommy's running down the staircase, he comes around the corner. Batman just bam, socks him in the gut. Tommy looks at him and then blah, and pukes all over Batman's boots. Like,
What'd you
it's
expect, Batman?
But yeah, but it's the fact that they actually wrote it into the comic. It's hilarious, and the idea of adding in, I don't know if it would be in part of the Berlanti universe and be part of that the 19 shows that they already have, whether it is or not. Like, it could just be a hilarious show because the book was so based in comedy. It would be really fun to see, and yeah, it's one of those ones where they could if they were able to go further with Constantine, it would be another one of those shows where there's really no limits. Like, they could send Tommy Monaghan after anybody, but because he is written into that universe, he could also be part of all of the combined universes they already have going, and just a really weird character for them to interact with because he does murder people for a living. That is his job. But yeah, it's basically like the Punisher if the Punisher was funny. It's kind of what Hitman is. So yeah, if this show makes it to air, I am super excited to see it because this would be a really fun one.
What channel are they targeting it for? Did it say?
It didn't say that. Like, I think it's literally early discussions, but you got to figure if it's Jeff Johns and Greg Berlanti. I mean, Berlanti has 9 shows on the CW. I don't see why it would go anywhere else.
I just don't know if they have room on the CW right now because their schedule is so full. They have to Do you see what they're doing between Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow? Like, they're bringing Supergirl back to do this arc, and then it's all of the rest of Legends of Tomorrow Monday night in that time slot, then back to Supergirl. So the time slots are all jacked up.
See, but I don't think CW has a superhero show on Friday yet. So until they have a show every night of the week,
well,
it's not the DC Universe television channel, which I think is what they will eventually going to turn it into.
That's fair. However, they seem to have too many shows to be able to air them all properly. So who knows? Because remember, they had to suspend other shows to do Black Lightning in there. So who knows? The CW seems like a likely fit. Sorry?
Did anyone watch Black Lightning? Is that out
not
yet?
premiered until this week, I don't think.
Oh, I thought it was
I think it's like the 22nd or something.
I'm still saying it should have been Static Shock.
Yeah, I've been all about that.
Static Shock was great.
Should have been.
So I put it in the chat room, but I did find the series I was thinking about. It was the Emmanuelle series. The one where the series, the one that I remember the most is Emmanuelle in Space.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so that's the one I was thinking about. Also, the Passion Cove series was one of my favorite series. We also had HBO, so I always got the Real Sex, which was not very sexy at all, but that was a thing. Also, Taxi Cab Confessions.
Well, it was
Real
Sex
was
really sexy.
Real Sex was the highest expectations and the lowest delivery.
Yep, basically.
So it's like Sex with Willie.
Whoa!
You're not lying. You ain't lying.
I'm big in all the wrong ways.
Sorry, Willie. I couldn't help it. It had to be done. Oh dear. So Willie, did you have a news story for us? Or did you just want to do a game, or do you want to defend your good name?
I do want to state that
he just wants to cry.
I did not bring up Willie's penis. Chris did.
I didn't bring it up. I just talked about sex with Willie. You don't have to use your penis to have sex.
I'm sorry, Chris. How do you have sex?
Well,
do you have sex without
it could
your
just
penis?
be limited to oral sex or something like that you're giving. How do I know what kind of sex you do?
Finger bang.
Chris is all about fisting.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ! I've seen that man's hand.
And he's a big dude.
Poor woman.
He's a big dude.
I'm going to get you, Willie. I'm going to get you.
Oh, here, I ain't wearing pants already. Here, let me get up.
No.
I'm wearing underwear. Come on. It's my good old classic boxer briefs.
Dear.
That's not enough to stop that fist. You need more than one layer of cloth.
That's my hope.
So, Willie, correct me if I'm wrong. You did not have a news story for this week, correct?
I will just mention Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has a release date of 2020.
Very nice.
Okay, if we're just doing quick Guardians news, somebody asked James Gunn online, and he said, as long as I'm in charge, Yondu will never come back. His death has to mean something.
I agree.
Yay.
I'm okay and not okay with it at the same time, because, God damn it, I love Michael Rooker in that.
But you love him because of what he did. And so...
I mean, that doesn't mean he won't be in a flashback or something like that. It just means that he's not...
Yeah, that little flashback they had of him, like, they really rushed that, I would say, in that movie, where here's Yondu teaching him as a kid for one scene, and like, okay, I guess that's good enough. Spoilers.
I mean,
spoiler alert. Yeah, so, guys, since Willie doesn't have a news story, he did ask us to find some entertainment of some kind to keep people happy today. And, hey, I checked through the archives. We have one last round of the game that everybody loves, a little game called Porn or Pony. For those that aren't familiar,
or if we're lucky, a little bit of both.
Okay, then. So for those that aren't familiar, the premise of the game Porn or Pony is the fact that many of these My Little Pony names, character names, sound an awful lot like porn star names and vice versa. So the challenge today is for Naki, Anthony, and Willie to determine which of the 10 names I read are porn stars or ponies. And this is the final round I have of the Porn or Pony challenge. There are another 10 questions I have for you, and there were 51 total we have so far in our standings up to round 5 in the Porn or Pony challenge. In first place, Naki with 34 correct answers. In second place, Anthony with 31 correct answers. And trailing the pack is Willie with 24 correct answers in the Porn or Pony challenge.
All right, is that really something to be disappointed about?
I think Low Life Otaku is tied with me or going.
I think Low Life Otaku's only missed one. I have not been keeping track of the chat room scores, though, I will be honest.
Okay, you guys are in trouble this time though, because I've been studying up.
You've been studying
Why?
up?
But I might have done it the wrong way because I've been studying Rule 34. So I think I might have been doing it the wrong way.
Yeah. Good
All
luck
right,
with that, buddy.
So let's start with our very first entry today. This is Forget Me Not. Is Forget Me Not a porn star or a pony? And Naki, I see the pause and the look you gave me. Do you know the answer? Forget Me Not.
Is it spelled forget like normal, or is it forget F-U-R?
Forget like normal. Forget dash me dash not is how the spelling goes.
Hyphen. It's not a dash.
Not with or without a K.
Traditional spelling, N-O-T.
Jesus Christ, Bachman.
It does make a difference.
It does make a difference.
I could totally be a BDSM porn star if it was Forget Me Not.
I know what nodding is, and that's not a BDSM. That's a bestiality thing.
All
well,
right, then. Thanks for that.
I mean, there's people doing porn of the ponies anyways. Like, what's the difference?
That's true. Technically, these are all porn stars because all the ponies have been turned into porn stars.
Yeah.
Do ponies have the nodding thing, or is that just... I know dogs do.
So anyways, I'm going to say that this is a pony.
Naki is going to say pony for Forget Me Not. Willie, what do you say? Porn star or pony?
Well, it sounds like such an innocent name, but innocence is one of the most sexiest things out there. Ooh, I'm going to say a pony.
A pony. All right. And then Anthony, finish it up for us. Is Forget Me Not a porn star or a pony?
Pony.
Pony, you say? Guys, the correct answer for Forget Me Not is... It is, in fact, a pony. And I broke my spreadsheet, so I have to keep the scores manually for this round, so give me 1 second to write those out.
Yeah, I got it right. Woo.
You're the one that wanted to play a game, jackass.
Didn't you just say porn star, I thought?
No, I said pony.
Okay.
No, he said pony.
My bad.
No, he said pony. He said everything up to make you think he was going to say porn star, and then he changed his decision to pony.
Okay.
No,
that
I
works.
did a little bit of column A, column B. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, Willie, since you're seeming to be on a winning streak right now, you get to go next. Is Honey Wilder a pony, or a porn star?
How's Wilder spelled?
Just traditionally, W-I-L-D-E-R. Honey Wilder. It's 2 words.
Wait, was that her name? I think it was a 70s porn star. Porn star, I think is Honey
Willie
Wilder.
is going to go with porn star for Honey Wilder. Anthony, is
She has some good ones.
Honey Wilder a porn star or a pony?
Are you going to agree with Willie or not?
I hate agreeing with Willie, but I think I will this time. Yeah, Honey Wilder, that sounds like a porn star.
And wrap us up, Naki. Is Honey Wilder a porn star or a pony?
Porn star.
A porn star. So, guys, the correct answer for Honey Wilder is porn star.
And
was I right?
Scores are never going to change.
Was it right? 70s porn star?
I don't know the origins of Honey Wilder.
I think
I'll look this up. I'll do the research.
Yeah, that sounds like one I might have saw when I was young.
yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be. You don't have to be in the 70s to watch 70s
I like
porn.
Draftsman's
I'm just
take on
saying.
it. Honey Wilder is
It
the
helps.
misguided daughter of Gene Wilder. Watch that.
Okay,
if
so
that's
all
real.
I got was Willy. All I got was Willy Wonka star in my head. Then Willy Wonka
It is
porn
the
star.
70s porn star. I remember her.
So, Anthony, we're up to you next. The pony
All right.
or porn star for you is Wind Whistler. Wind Whistler.
Wind Whistler.
Yes.
I'm going to go pony.
Pony, you say?
Pony, I say.
Naki, Wind Whistler. Pony or porn star?
I'm gonna go with pony.
Pony. And wrap us up, Willie. Is Wind Whistler a pony or a porn star?
I gotta go with pony on this.
Just going to go with pony. And good news. You're all right.
Woo!
Congratulations.
I'm keeping my lead.
Well, we're going to go to you
That's the
first.
problem. We all agree and the points don't change.
Yeah. Basically.
We're going to go to Naki first, so she can't play gamesmanship on this since she's in the lead. Gingerbread, is that a porn star or a pony? Gingerbread.
Is it BREAD or BRED?
BREAD, traditional spelling. It is all one word, gingerbread.
Pony.
Pony, Naki says. Willie, is gingerbread a pony or a porn star?
I don't care what the right answer is because I'm just hoping that's the name of a porn star.
Willie goes porn star. And Anthony, wrap us up. Gingerbread, porn or pony?
I still think it's a pony.
He thinks it's a pony. And guys, the correct answer for gingerbread is... it's a pony. Naki continues to have her 3-point lead.
Continues for me.
I'm okay with this.
I mean, I as a child, I was an avid pony watcher. And then I guess not a child. I don't know. Anyways, shut up. Anyways, shut up. Let's just keep moving.
Let's go next to let's start with Anthony. Bambi Woods. 2 words. Is Bambi Woods a pony or a porn star?
That is a porn star.
You say porn star? Willie, Bambi Woods, pony or porn star?
That's not a porn star. What the hell am I doing with my life?
And Naki, wrap us up. Is Bambi Woods a pony or a porn star?
Anthony's confidence makes me think porn star all the way.
So you're going porn star?
Yeah.
Well, guys, the correct answer is Bambi Woods is a porn star.
Yep, there it
Oh,
is.
another 80s or 70s or 80s. Jesus.
I was born in 78, remember?
Let me see this right quick. Oh, she was in Debbie Does Dallas. I think she was Debbie. Yeah, she was Debbie.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
she's Debbie.
So, Willie, it's your turn to start us off. For you, I have to ask, porn or pony for Cherry's Jubilee? Cherry's
Oh my God!
Jubilee.
Please tell me that's a porn star. Please tell me it's a porn star.
you
Yeah, that's my
voting porn?
choice. Porn.
Naki, Cherry's Jubilee, porn or pony?
It's traditional spelling all the way around.
Yes, it is.
That'd
It's 2
be a
words,
pony
by the
then.
way.
Pony.
You're going pony. And Anthony, Cherry's Jubilee, porn
Damn
or
it.
pony?
At this rate, I can never catch her because it's a pony.
So the correct answer for Cherry's Jubilee is, in fact, it's a pony. It's a pony.
I'm
It's a pony.
It's a pony. All right. Let's start with Naki on this one. This is a 2-word one. Harmony Rose. Is Harmony Rose a porn star or a pony?
I'm gonna say porn star.
You're going to go porn star. Anthony, Harmony Rose, porn or pony?
Let's see if we can switch the score up and catch her by one. I'm gonna say pony this time
He's going to go pony.
because I have no clue on this one.
And Willie, Harmony Rose. Is that porn or is that pony?
I'm gonna say porn once again.
You're going to say porn? Well, guys, the correct answer for Harmony Rose is, in fact,
Damn it!
porn star.
Yeah,
Porn
man.
star.
Sorry, Anthony.
I had to try. I'm 3
Oh,
points
yeah.
behind. Like
You got someone from this generation.
That's it. That's just I've never heard of that one. So
She looks good with a
Alright,
shaved head.
So, Anthony, you're going to start us off on this one. We want to talk about Ripple. Is Ripple a porn star or a pony?
neither, because it's not a name. Ripple.
Ripple.
Have any of these really been names? Come on now.
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of the fact that Morning Glory was actually a pony and not a porn star. Early on in this game.
Boo. Boo.
Another one that made Willie sad. Ripple.
Ripple.
I'll say pony.
You're going to say pony. Willie, is Ripple a porn star or a pony?
I'm sad to say, but it's probably a goddamn pony.
And Naki, wrap us up. Is Ripple a porn star or a pony?
Pony.
A pony. Well, guys, the correct answer for Ripple is, in fact, it is a pony. And I'm pretty sure, Naki, you've wrapped up this game, but we're still going to finish getting the points because why not? Naki's in the lead with 42 correct out of, I don't know how many we've done so far because my spreadsheet broke.
I think it was 50.
Yeah, I think so.
But he said it was 50
51.
something when we started.
Yeah, I don't know what number we're up to now because I broke the spreadsheet that was doing all the counting. We have one, I think we only have like 3 left, maybe even less. So we're going to go to Naki to start us off on our last 3. Charity Kindheart. Is that a pony or a porn star? Charity
Kindheart, one or two words?
One word. Good question.
I'm going to go with pony.
Pony. Anthony, Charity Kindheart.
Pony. There's nothing kind in porn.
Pony. And finally, Willie, Charity Kindheart.
Except for the one I made, and I'm going to say pony.
Pony. Well, guys, the correct answer for Charity Kindheart is... It's a pony.
Yeah, that one sounds way too nice.
We have 2 to go now. 2 to go. Ooh, let's go with this one. And I'm going to start with Anthony. Chocolate Stallion. Is that a porn star or a pony?
Wait a second. Here's something we haven't had to define before. Are we only doing female porn stars?
Well, based off the list I pulled this from, I don't know.
Don't specify.
Chocolate Stallion. Is that a porn star or a pony?
Porn star.
He's going porn star. Willie, is Chocolate Stallion a porn or pony name?
I'm going to say porn, but with the caveat, if this comes out pony, I'm going to say you're a goddamn liar to think that there's no porn star named Chocolate Stallion.
I love Lola Futaku in there. Oh, just underhand the pitch. Naki, wrap us up. Chocolate Stallion. Is that a porn star or a pony?
I'm going to go with porn star.
You're going to go with porn star, and it's good you did because it is
Okay, good. Because I really didn't want that to be a pony.
And guys,
I mean,
a horse that's named a horse, like that would be so weird.
Yeah, it really would. Guys, this is the final name in the Porn or Pony Challenge that we have stretched out over like 18 months of podcasts. The final name for you, and I'm going to let Willie start us off. It's 2 words, Cherry Mirage. Is Cherry Mirage a pony or a porn star?
So many names with cherries in them. Jesus.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, both for porn and ponies.
And we've done, this will be the second cherry name we've done in this round of the Porn or Pony Challenge.
Yeah, this round, but the entire game.
I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cherry names for the entire game.
Hold on a second. You said the name was Cherry Popper?
No, this is Cherry Mirage.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
We did have in round 2 of the game Cherry Poppins, which was in fact a porn star.
I'm going to say Cherry Mirage. That's the name of the stripper around the corner down there. That's what that is. That's a porn star.
So you're going porn star. Naki, is Cherry Mirage a porn star or a pony?
I think porn star.
And wrap the game up for us, Anthony. Cherry Mirage, porn or pony?
Yeah, that sounds way too much like a porn star.
Well, guys, the correct answer is it's a porn star. And this wraps the 5th and final round of the Porn or Pony Challenge. The final standings are this. In 3rd place with 33 correct out of a total of 51. One Willie D. Nelson. You need to study more, sir. Study some more.
Well, I got an update here for you. Apparently, Chocolate Stallion is a female porn star.
Well, thank you.
Still more questions than answers.
Yes, more questions than answers.
Creepy.
In 2nd place, Anthony Bachman with a total of 41 out of 51. You missed only 10. And then our
champion says, "Don't ever play this again."
Yeah, I see that. And our champion, our champion is one Naki, coming in with a total score of 45 out of 51. Naki, we applaud you for taking home the championship in the Porn or Pony Challenge. Congratulations.
Yeah, bitches. Where's my trophy?
You don't want to know what that trophy looks like.
This album.
That's true. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't want that.
The cover of this porn film is hilarious. The name of it is Dickmatized 2.
No thanks. Nope.
Featuring Chocolate Stallion.
Well, so please, everyone in the Peanut Gallery, everyone who's listening at a later date, please feel free to send your congratulations to @OneNerdyCupcake on Twitter for winning the inaugural and probably final Porn or Pony Challenge.
It's the number
First and the
one.
last.
I
It's
don't
the
want to
number
have to
one.
find more porn or pony names. Do you know how disconcerting that was to
No,
try and
we have
search
to do
all
the other. We have to do the other version of the game, where it's basically the male version. It's porn star or He-Man character.
Well, so that sounds like a great task for you to undertake, and you can host the Porn or Pony He-Man
No.
edition if you want.
Sounds perfect for him.
Yeah, this is all you. You get the
I would
He-Man
lose
edition of
anyway.
Porn or Pony.
We did it. We did it at Geeks Who Drink, and it was awful how many people got them wrong. There's a lot
I
of
would probably
He-Man
lose
toy
that one.
names that sound a lot like porn star names.
That is the truth, isn't it? So, guys, that wraps up the Porn or Pony Challenge. Like I was saying, a big thank you to everyone who is playing, and congratulations, a hearty congratulations to Naki for taking home the only version of the game we'll probably be playing.
Hooray for me!
At least until
The first,
Anthony puts
last,
together
and
his
only.
He-Man edition of it.
That's
I will
all right.
lose. I will lose He-Man. I never actually watched He-Man all that much, so
He's a master of the universe. But a friendly reminder,
Master of the
the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast is, in fact, a part of a network of shows, and I'm sure they love that we're plugging this after the Porn or Pony Challenge, that you can find over on GonnaGeek.com. There is 20-plus shows on the network that cover a variety of topics, and each week we try to highlight one specific show, give you a taste of what it's all about. So, Willie, what show are we talking about this week?
Before we go away, is this right, Chris? Is this 100% right?
I think...
All right. I'm gonna read it. This week I'm talking the Super Geeky Play Date
I
number
screwed it up.
65. Top 5 movies of 2017. It's gonna be like a mix of The Wizard of Oz and the Santa Claus, where there must always be a Guy Fieri. And then there's more to it. Super Geeky Play Date number 65.
Yes, I screwed up the
Top
copy
5
and paste.
movies.
You can stop.
Motherfucker, did I say back to you yet?
Well, you're going to drag me through the mud on this one, and I'm not going to have
Goddamn right. It's going to be like a mix of The Wizard of Oz, and I'm just fucking with you. Go back to you, Chris.
So thank you, Willie. And please feel free to go check out all of the other great shows that make up the Gonna Geek Network. Like I said, head on over to GonnaGeek.com. And as we wrap things up, we do have a little bit we wrap this show up each week. It's a bit called What I'm Into. It's our chance to share with you guys who are watching live or listening at a later date just what kind of geeky and nerdy things we've been getting into, so that maybe, just maybe, we can convince you to try them out as well. So, Willie, what have you been getting into, sir?
Well, I was challenged this week, and I had a coworker challenge me. He looked at me and said, "You know what? I bet you can't name 5 black movies where majority of the actors were black." And I was like, "I will take your goddamn challenge." He said, "Just name me 20." I was like, "All right." I think my final count was 22 because when I was at 19, I was like, "Oh wait, House Party 1, 2, and 3." Yeah, we kept on going.
Don't Be a
after
Menace is one of my favorite ones.
that was one I said as well.
And the 19 Friday films?
Well, I did say Friday.
Is there
next
19
Friday
now?
and Friday after next. No, there's only 3.
There's only
There has
3.
to only be 3.
It feels like 19.
And of course, I had to throw in Blank Man in there because I fucking love Blank Man.
Oh, fucking Blank Man! I haven't thought about that movie in forever.
And I'm not sure if any of you ever seen this, but Meteor Man.
Oh, yeah?
No,
Was that Robert
I never saw
Townsend?
Meteor Man.
Is that right?
I think that was his name, yeah.
It had James Earl Jones in it wearing a wig. At the end, he throws his wig at the bad guys. And his jazz albums.
I don't remember that one.
The real question is, did you remember Black Dynamite?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Still playing through some Pokemon, and Jesus Christ, I put so far it says I put in 62 hours in it.
Damn,
Impressive.
you're way farther than I am. I think I put in 5.
I mean, I like to play through games I own, Naki.
Well, because you can't Pokemon and knit, and so that's the problem.
It's true. The thing is that I have so much I have to get done knitting wise that I just have not gotten back to video gaming yet.
Oh, and I do want to say Draftsman. I did say Class Act too, because I mean, how can you not go for Kid and Play? I did say house parties.
Oh shit! I fucking love Do the Right Thing.
I've never seen that one. I don't even know that one, but I do know Soul Plan did say that one. I hated that movie so much.
But why though? Snoop Dogg was
It was
in it.
terrible. It was a terrible fucking movie.
It's when you watch when you're high. I mean,
I
we don't do
did.
that.
I still didn't enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
This is years ago, of course.
Years ago.
Actually, I'm not lying. This was years ago. I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it was in my party days, my actual party days.
Oh, I'm still fucking partying. Don't you fucking lie, Naki.
I don't know what.
But yeah, I've been playing that. I did put down an order on Amazon because that's apparently the only fucking place you can find this damn movie for a pretty much an Avengers-like Russian movie called Guardians that has a motherfucking ninja and a werebear.
What?
A
Ursa
werebear.
Major.
Yes, you heard me right. And it is coming to me Tuesday. I cannot fucking wait to see this. I saw the trailer for it. I was like, I need to see this. And I finally got off my ass and was like, I just got to order it off Amazon because I'm not going to find it anywhere else. I don't even remember the other two characters. I don't even give a fuck. I got a ninja and a werebear. What more do you need?
That's pretty awesome.
Watch
the
the
hammer
trailer
and
for it.
sickle dude. That's the ninja, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
And the one dude controls rocks. He's basically Terra from Teen Titans.
I thought he was just telekinetic, but sure, that makes more sense.
Oh, because it only shows him do it with rocks.
See, I went to Labyrinth with Bluto.
I went to the Soviet Super Soldiers because this movie looks like it's half based on an old Marvel comic book that was all Russian superheroes.
Oh, all right.
I'm okay with this because this looks balls to the wall, just craziness, and I want to see this. Tuesday. Next week, I'll have a review for you on the ready.
I cannot wait.
And then I was just about to pull the trigger to buy my favorite Disney movie of all time because you can't find it anywhere in stores either. Does he want to take a? Nope.
Oh.
I will give you this. It's a live action movie. And
Oh.
made since it was made since the 2000s, so it's not before.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Sky High.
Sky High is
Nice.
awesome.
It's on
Kurt
Netflix.
Russell.
Yes.
I got that shit on
I want
DVD.
to own it. I want to
I
own
own
it on
it.
Blu-ray. Fuck it, give me 4K, bitches.
They are not putting that on 4K.
They are not, but it is on Blu-ray. But you can only find it on fucking Amazon.
I'm surprised it's on Blu-ray, actually. Kurt Russell or not.
I'm just glad Sailor Poland wasn't right when he suggested Song of the South.
No, God.
How
don't
is that
think-
song from that movie so prevalent in pop culture, but the movie is banned? It's been banned for how long?
I think actually
Yes.
Zippity Doodah, they've actually like tried to take out as much as possible. The way I learned Zippity Doodah was because it was on one of those really old things, the Disney sing-alongs. That's how I learned about it. I never saw
yeah, it
Song of
was
the
on
South or I never saw Song of the South or anything like that.
I'm a terrible Southerner, so of course I've never seen it.
Oh, I guess it's not officially banned. According to
No,
Sarah
it's just
Sullivan.
not published anymore.
Well, same thing. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do know what you're saying. Now, Naki, why don't you go next? Because I know you're probably going to have to bail here in a couple minutes, so we want to make sure you
Yeah.
have a chance to
Why don't you start with her then?
Because I fucked up.
It's fine. So shit.
So she's been getting into shit.
Sorry. No, it's my landlord. No, the so we had Meat Fest 2018 yesterday. We all went to the Brazilian steakhouse and ate so much meat that we got meat sweats. I got $113 worth of Michael's supplies for free. Went to Target, stocked up on Galentine's Day materials. Galentine's Day is the celebration of lady friendships. And it's done right.
Oh my god, that makes so much fucking sense because I walked into Target and I was like, what the fuck is Galentine?
Yeah,
oh my god, that makes so much sense now.
Ta-da! Figured it out.
I was misreading. I was
Also-
like, Galentine? What the
Also, we had karaoke night on Friday. I blew out my voice singing She's Gone with the Koreans. It was great. Yeah, that's about it. I gotta go. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, Naki, and we'll see you next week. So I'll go next with what I've been getting into, which has not been a ton
mushy.
because Work has been crazy this week, and I've been busy. But I've watched some dumb TV. I've watched, for some reason, I'm watching Blue Mountain State again on Netflix whenever I'm cooking in the kitchen. I don't know why. It's a terrible TV show, but it's so terrible it's funny. And I was playing Halo 5 actually on Xbox last night. I went back to that for some reason. I have absolutely no idea why I went back to Halo 5, but I wanted to play something after I beat South Park Stick of Truth again. So Halo 5 it was for some reason. I have no reason, no justification as to why, but my life's pretty boring in that regard because I've been working a lot. So Anthony, wrap us up. What have you been getting into?
Let's see. I've been working on. I got 3 covers on the art desk right now for the last set of sketch covers. So I'm super happy because those are coming along real nicely. One of them is sketched and inked. One of them is fully sketched and it's ready to be inked. And one of them is almost done being sketched. So I'll probably be able to get all of them inked and start the Copics on them today. Get the first set out at the end of this nice long weekend. Let's see. I finally finished watching Runaways, which was awesome.
Is that done?
Season 1
all
is.
10 episodes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and it's funny, kind of like Powers. Basically, the first season of the show gets you to the end of the first comic book. So 122-page comic, and they filled it out and pretty much turned it into 10 hours of television. But they did it very well. Like it's a fantastically well-made show. The special effects are good throughout, and fucking Doom's in it, and he's awesome because Julian McMahon is always a great bad guy, no matter what he's in. Doom from the first 2 Fantastic Four movies, Julian McMahon.
The actor,
was
not
on
the character.
Doom.
No, it just he basically is Doom. But yeah, it's great to see him because he's always a great bad guy. You know, Charmed, freaking what was that Skin, the surgical show where he was a doctor.
He's a plastic surgeon. I don't remember the
Plastic
name of the
surgeon,
movie, though,
yeah.
or show. Rather.
But like he's always a fantastic bad guy. So yeah, it was awesome seeing him show up on there. But yeah, really good show. Again, I'm excited because we got the first point totals from the first week of the new season for the Fantasy Comic League over at Mixed Martial Arts or Mixed Marvel Arts. And luckily, being the new leader of the Danger Room, I can happily say that for week 1, I took first place in the Danger Room. So no matter what happens from here on forward, I at least won the first week while I'm in charge of my own group. Chris, how did you do in week 1?
I only had one of my characters score any points, and no, it was not Spider-Man. So, yeah, I'm in 3rd place because I have a whopping 3 points to my name.
Yeah, what the big shocker for the first week of the division was that neither Spider-Man nor Deadpool showed up in any comic books on like whatever it was, January 3rd.
Yep.
For the first week of the year. Yeah, so 2 of the biggest characters made no appearances. And yeah, Rogue was in 4 different comics and Kitty Pryde was in 4 different comics. So with just those 2, basically, I took the lead in my division. Because yeah, I had Thor and Dr. Voodoo. Neither one of them showed up yet either. But yeah, with No Surrender coming out weekly, there's going to be a lot of comics for the rest of the month. So it's going to be cool to see how things go. And then last night I took a break while I was drawing and I rewatched Creed, and it's just a damn near perfect movie, and it got me once again super excited to see Black Panther. And we forgot to mention that Black Panther has the new record for pre-sales for movie tickets, for the tickets going on sale.
That's right. I
so
forgot all about that.
Black Panther is going to do extremely well. So it'll be a big question of whether which of us in the fantasy movie league pull Black Panther the first week it's available, but they're probably going to make it super damn pricey because it looks like, yeah, it's going to do really damn well that first weekend at least.
And they'll probably split it between 3 days also.
More than likely, yeah. It's having more ticket sales than what was it? Yeah, the most ticket sales of any movie in the MCU so far. So yeah, it's insane how well the ticket sales are doing for Black Panther, and yeah, it's going to be hard to not cheer for Michael B. Jordan because he's the bad guy in this one, and I fucking love Adonis Creed. He's fucking awesome. He's such a damn good actor. But yeah, to see him and Ryan Coogler get back together and what I think this will be their 3rd movie together, and then adding in Chadwick Boseman, who we all have seen as a utterly fantastic actor in everything he does. And, you know, he gets to be the big main star this time as, you know, T'Challa. And, it looks like such a great movie. I'm super excited. But that's what I've been getting into.
Well, cool. That about wraps up what we've all been getting into. I speak English, I swear.
Lies. Draftsman is Nip Tuck.
Oh, good call. Yeah. I forgot to mention
Yeah.
that he did put that in the chat. I just dropped the ball of bringing it back up. But before we get out of here, you guys have any final thoughts for us? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to plug?
King of the mushy.
Not mushy. It's Musha. With an
King
A, not a
of the
Y.
musha.
There you go. At least you get it right. Oh yeah, I did put a couple more hours onto Battle Chasers. That is a fun game that turned out, 3 years after I backed it on Kickstarter.
Just a little late getting to it. Just a little.
No,
late.
it wasn't late. They basically delivered it on their schedule. I think they were a little, like a month or two late, but not much. When you back a game or a software program, people need to expect that it's going to take years. Like that shit doesn't happen in a month.
You chase battles in it?
Yes.
Hence the name Battle
Battle
I was
Chasers.
just making sure. You can't be too sure these days. You know that.
I can be sure
Yep.
of all sorts of things.
Now Joe Mad can play his own game instead of doing artwork.
There you go.
Remember, be cockstrong and head sure.
So, guys, friendly reminder.
He'll lose way through life.
There's a bunch of streaming content from the Gonna Geek Network today that you can see over at geeks.live. And about 43 minutes from now, as we record this at 1 p.m. Eastern, is Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D. Then again at 6 p.m. Potentially tonight is the Starling Tribune. That might be rescheduled. And then finally tonight, 9 p.m., Pop X Cast. So please feel free to hang around geeks.live, watch all sorts of live content, or just watch some of the replays that are available on the website as well. Tons of live streaming content there. But with all of that being said, I think that is going to wrap us up. I got nothing else. Do you guys have anything else?
Shield's been so good. People need to be watching that shit.
I have it all on the DVR, just haven't watched it. Maybe that's what I'll get to. But we're out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this brand new episode of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast. Don't forget, we'll be back next Sunday live at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central over at live.atgnpodcast.com, channel 3 of the Alpha Geek Radio app, and over at our network home at gonnageek.com/live. If you have any feedback for the show, please contact us atgnpodcast@gonnageek.com, on our hotline number at 304-806-ATGN, or even better, go to Twitter and send us a message at ATGN Podcast. The music you've heard in this show is produced by Kevin MacLeod and can be found at incompetech.com.